How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Leaf. In today's video, I think we are going to do some changes. I know I'm stuck. Interesting. We're gonna do some changes. I think around this area, and then probably around here as well. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Alright, turn that off. Seating codes. So turn that one on. We will turn this one on. And then, gotta figure out what the ID is, because I think I'm gonna plant some more trees around this little pond. Let me see, what tree? So apple trees, I believe, are the native for this town, so why don't I do some pear trees? 0048. Oh yeah, pockets are full. What was that again? BR. Get rid of this one. Except I have to turn the movement code. There we go. So pretty much this whole town is just going to be full of trees at some point. But that's okay, because trees are good for us. They give us oxygen and plenty of other benefits. Okay, so now gotta remember what the buttons are. Okay, so we'll do one here, another one here, another one here. Actually, probably not there. And here, another one here, here, and we'll just keep on going around. But this will probably end up being my Animal Crossing town that has the most trees in it, which I typically don't plant too many trees compared to the amount of flowers that I have. But I feel that this town does deserve a few more trees than a normal town might. I'm gonna have to look at some point for the save editor, because I think there's a way that I could change the acres around a little bit, like extend this some way. But I'm not certain on that, because the only tile, let me get to the point, coordinate modifier, the only thing I could think of maybe working to do some sort of lake would be using this here and then seeing if I could somehow flip it and then just make a big lake with it. But I don't know if that's something I can do. But there may be different pieces that are the same size, just meant for the opposite direction. So I'm also going to have to check that out in case that's a possibility, because then I could easily just put a few of them together, assuming they match. But I'm not certain if that is possible. So we'll see. If anyone's familiar with any of the save editing, let me know. And then maybe I can get a lake going. But for now, this is just gonna have to do. Okay, now for the ground. Should get some flowers going here. Maybe I should do some back bushes. Well, I don't know how a bush is gonna look right here, you know? Also, I need to get my appearance changed up a little bit, I think. Let me go, why do I have so many flowers? Let me go pay Tom Nook off real quick. Because then I can get the house going, and, you know, maybe Maybe I'll do something fancy with the house. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure it's only 10,000 bells in order to get out of the tent. So we're just gonna listen to him blabber for a few minutes. Oh no, he stopped me in my tracks. Alright, now we're gonna use the force to give him the bag of bells. Oh, we're not? Okay, that worked. And blue roof is the optimal color because blue is the best color. Backs. Wait, can I just leave, I wonder? No. Let me sell my inventory real quick because I don't need these flowers. But I do need some space, possibly. I don't know if there's anything else that I necessarily need to do on Main Street at the moment, or retail, because for the time being, I just want to focus on getting the town all put together. That was worth more than I thought it would be. I wonder what was worth more, the flowers or the apples. Are carnations even worth much? I don't know, because I think in New Horizons, aren't gold roses worth a pretty penny? Maybe not. But I think they might be the flowers that sell for the most. Unless Jacob's Ladders do. I don't know. Okay. So back to this area. The plan is, like I was saying earlier, if I can get them with that sort of pond tile, let me just touch warp over there. If I can get them like this, although this could work for a lake too, this area. We'll see. With this area, if I could maybe put a lake here, I think that would work as well. Or if I could put one up here, but I think the space might be too small. I don't know for certain. Just don't know. As for flowers, let me do some orange roses, which are 00B6. I don't know how exactly I'm gonna go about sort of organizing flowers. Oh, is there no tree here? Shoot. Might have to fix that. Because I don't know how, like, if I'll do any designs with the flowers or not. But maybe. Because having them in every single acre of the town, although it works for my main towns, I don't know if that's what I want to have going on here. But we'll see. Yeah, let me plant some more pear trees real quick. So pear tree ID. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Plant. There we go. Okay. So the pear tree ID, and what's interesting is you can actually plant growing trees, but I'm pretty sure they'd still end up growing, so that's an interesting little thing they got going on there. I think that should be fine for now. And now, we're going to leave that as is. Basically, at this point, until I get everything the way I want it to be, I'm just kind of boxing things off. Although the one area that is more than likely going to stay as is this area here, which you did not put your house in this area. Wow, Jerry, let me take a little peek here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to move houses on here. But you know, I'm just gonna look at that later. I'm not even gonna deal with that right now. She just destroyed a bunch of my trees, and I'm not too happy about that. So blue roses are gonna be, that's a tree. There we go. Alright. No, that's not the button I pressed. This is the button I pressed. 00B9. I could use the auto dropper. That would probably be faster. Is this still... Okay, it is still on. I was gonna say, why do I keep blowing up flowers? But I cannot believe Cherry had the audacity to do that. That was very uncalled for. But I like Cherry, so she can stay. Just gonna have to move her house. Don't remember how far I had these flowers going, but I like them up to here if I didn't before, because it fills out the area a little bit better. Okay, so I am gonna have to fix this up at some point. Once I figure out how to go about moving her house. And I gotta plant more Jacob's ladders here. I didn't even know Jacob's ladders could die. No, stop it. There we go. Jacob's ladders 00C8. C8. There we go. Plant some more here and here, and that should almost fix everything up. And there we go. So I'm gonna have to look up how to go about moving her house, and then hopefully everything stays as is. But that also might be an issue with because if I don't, well, this shouldn't be a problem, but if I don't have enough room for a house, I wonder if it would spawn like in the lake, or how that would work. I don't know. But this area has stayed the same, so I think the beautiful town is finally active. What is your name again? Dora. Okay. I think this is fine for now as well. But then I still have to figure out what I really want to do with this town. Do I want to make it a full-on forest all over and just make passages to people's houses? Or do I want to make another shrine? Which maybe I'll do up here. A shrine for what? Well, in this town's lore, the shrines... Oh, there's a dog barking. The shrines are for teleportation to different towns. All inspired by that one hacker I met back in the day. So, stumps. Did the Triforce... Maybe Red's Leaf. Let me see what that looks like. Stop dropping stuff. My D-pad's a little sensitive. Alright, Red's Leaf is 00E. 000E. I think so. Oh yeah, that does look like his leaf. But I do... Put one there. One there. No, that's not where I wanted that. One here. There. And there. And that works for the time. Oh, I didn't even know I could erase the stars. Well, that's pretty neat. That is not what I wanted to do. Cooperate D-pad, please. Thank you. For this area, what is something that screams red? Maybe a lemon tree, because he's sour. I don't know if that necessarily made sense, but it did when it came out of my mouth. And part of me kind of wants to put down the, whatever the thingies are called, the big old red weeds that appear when your town's really horrible. But I think that would wreck my perfect town, which I could probably just, you know, like, put a check down for something that says the town is perfect no matter what, but I don't know, I feel that's slightly dishonest. Alright, what can I do here then? Maybe some rocks. Rock. So there's 4 types of rocks, and I don't know which one to use. Okay. That's a little horrendous. What I think happened is I think there's some dust caught under the D-pad since I've had this sucker for a hot minute, and it just likes to get in my way. Which is not okay with me. Alright, now this is a different design for the rock. Put these here. And that should be good. So, I guess this area is just, I don't know, meant to say red as, it's red shrine, I guess. Maybe I should put something down here. What's an ugly flower in this game? I think, none of them are really ugly, but maybe. Oops, didn't mean to do that either. I just keep forgetting what button does what. But don't tell anyone. Okay. We are going to put down one of these things, because red deserves it. Actually, just fill it up for now. I want to see if it goes away on its own. Yeah, I'm very curious, because the town doesn't really have any weeds, and I don't know if you can get these things. I don't know how you pronounce the word. It's like Rafflesia or something. But I don't think you can get them under perfect town conditions, because they keep away the trash, and I'm pretty sure they keep these things away, no matter how many weeds you have. But I could be wrong. But I thought that might be what they do. But who knows? For the time being, maybe until tomorrow. Maybe they'll all disappear overnight. I don't know. But red can suffer with these things. In fact, if I could put his tent here, I would. But I don't think I can do that. Maybe I'll just seal this area off for the moment. So lemon, or actually, hang on a second. Hang on. Let me cook. 005C. I think that's the new word Gen Alpha uses. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna leave this as is for the time being. See what happens. It's a little myth busting thing. But I'm pretty sure I could do one of those perfect trees without the leaves. Can I not? And what would it be under, though, is the question. Is it a wilted cedar tree? Well, that seems like what it might be. No, it's not. Dead perfect tree. There we go. It's right below it. 0006. Make a little sketchy pathway. I don't know if these are going to negatively affect the town rating at all. I'll have to check tomorrow or the next day, whenever the next video for this comes out. But so far I'm just kind of playing with things, seeing how all the seeding codes work, and it's fun. You know, I've never used the seed codes before. I think I've had this plugin for a while. Can I hack in a slingshot? Text item. Let's see. Sling. That was a dog. Also a dog. 3361. There we go. Balloon sofa. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this so far. I think I am gonna end it pretty quick because that dog is barking up a storm. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas on what I should do for this town, and maybe what I could do for a lake at some point, because I think that'd be a cool idea as well. But we'll just see. Still got a lot to do with this town, but not too many ideas on what exactly I should do or where I should do them. But I do like that I was able to do the house like this. And why is that guy in a rush? That was really weird. That is going to do it for this video. Maybe next time I will make some effort to dress my character up a little bit more. We'll see. But I want to thank you guys all for watching, and hope you have a good rest of your day.